Welcome to what I think might be the nastiest rear end I've opened up. You can pun that all you want, but anyway, this is a Honda S2000 differential I just opened up. It came in as a core. And this thing is so gross. It doesn't move at all. It's completely locked. LSD is completely locked. This is the axle flanges. I mean, this thing is so gross. Yeah, I have no idea what was going on, or I guess it was sitting someplace. It was sealed, but who knows if somebody opened it up and let it expose for who knows how long, but ugh, disgusting. It stinks so bad. Got the carrier out and nothing's broken, as you can see, but it is rusted solid is what I'm figuring this is to be. So I'm going to try to get the pinion out next. Thank you for this lovely core. Really, really nice. All right, I got this differential broke down, and it's pretty bad. Obviously, you've seen when I started opening it up. All the crap that's inside this thing, rust and everything else, debris. The outside of it looks about as terrible. So this is going to be a total restoration. It's going to be pretty cool when you guys see where it's going and what it's going into. And here's our input flange we're starting out with. Really bad. Flanges, all that nasty in there. But we're going to make chicken salad out of chicken out of this thing. It's actually a really good core in a sense that it's never been blown or anything like that. It's all intact. It's a AP1. It's going into an AP1, so it's going to be pretty nice. Also, it's getting an Osgiken LSD, so that'll be a nice upgrade. The LSD that was in here was completely frozen. I'm guessing it was just rusted together, and so that went into the recycle can along with the old gear set and the bearings and everything else. The only thing we're saving from this rear is this cast iron third member, which never really wears out. Our input flange, our axle flanges, of course our bearing caps because they're line bored to this case, and then we're going to start from there. All right, stay tuned and enjoy the ride as we get this thing all restored and in a really cool car. Did the initial cleaning on the bearing caps. You can see there got a lot of rust and discoloration and just basically look bad. Same with the adjusters. Pretty gross. We're gonna get all this cleaned up. And by the way, welcome to the PuddyMod YouTube channel, and that's what you're viewing right now. And this is the restoration of an AP1 Honda S2000 differential. Nice. Not so nice. All right, we are back with that messy rear end, and I wanted to update you guys to show you what this thing looks like now. And here we go. Well, anyway, I replaced the rear cover. The cover that was originally on this rear end differential had some broken fins on it, and it just wasn't suitable for this rebuild. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to use that for a different project, probably an extended cover or something like that. So right now we're going to put this cover on, which I've restored. This is a standard stock factory AP1 cover. I tried to retain as much as I could. And the code is still on there and everything. Most of the labels on there. I still have to do some assembly line markings and things like that to finish off that restoration. Looks real nice inside. That's very clean. So very nice cover. It is getting a 444 ring and pinion, 444 ratio. This is a Monster Speed gear set that was provided by the client, and that's going to be going into this setup, as well as an Osgiken LSD. This was provided by Shaftworks here, but they did not tune it. This is an out-of-the-box factory set Osgiken, but it just came through their company. This is our input flange, all finished up now. Looks really nice. Came out very good. Of course, our PuddyMod solid steel sleeve. Get the micrometer out of the way. The bearing caps, you remember what those look like. Real nasty, and they cleaned up very well. These are the side shafts, the stub axles, and they came out really nice. I'm not finished with them. I'm just going to do a little bit more on those to finish the cleanup job on them, but they look pretty much spectacular compared to what they looked like before. Bearing cap, and of course the cast iron third member looks like this now. It's I would say a pretty good difference there. This case does not have any paint on it. This is still with the factory original coating from Honda, just restored. Most of the assembly line markings are put back in place. Came out really nice. Very clean inside as well. So we have a really good start here to getting this build finished, and it's going to look great when it's done. So stay tuned. Go. Okay, we'll go ahead and ring the bell. There we go. Lovely. Okay, we have our bearing in, it's lubricated. We have our spacer washer in, that also has grease on it. And of course the inside race is all greased. And we're ready to put our pinion seal in here from Honda and back into the arbor press to get that into place. All right, we're ready to press it in. I pushed it in with my hands. Now I got my pusher here. And that into place there. Give it a light push. A little bit more. Let's check that out and see what we have. What's nice about this arbor press is, or press, yeah, there you go. You can push as light or as heavy as you like. All right, we're up to the fun part. I'm going to bounce out this Osgiken LSD and a ring gear together, so this thing runs really nice and quiet and true and as friction free as possible, so that's going to be less heat. Balancing takes some time, so I'll be not videoing for a while, and when I do, I'll have this all set up for you guys. This is the restored hardware. Looks really nice now. Everything came up really, really good. And that was really a mess. But this whole rear end core was a mess, and now it looks, you know, pretty darn good. All right, stand by, guys. Okay, got that LSD and ring gear all balanced out. Came out beautiful, looking good. All right, we're getting ready to set up the pinion now, and we're gonna check for pattern. I put a 126,000 shim in there, I believe. That's what it was, 125. Yeah, 127,000, so that's what I did, 127,000 shim. We're not gonna put in the PuddyMod solid steel sleeve just yet. We're gonna just put it in as it is with a used nut and washer. Then we're gonna set up the ring gear with it, check for pattern, see how things look, and then from there, do any adjustments as necessary. I wanted to show you guys the backlash before I set up the pattern first. So there you go, we're at 3 thousandths. It's 3.5 thousandths around the gear. The balance came out really, really good, so the consistency of the backlash is really nice. And now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna white up the gear, and we're gonna take a look. Here we go with the pattern, and it looks fantastic. That's Shop Kitty. Oh, what a good baby. Oh, somebody sent you a treat in the mail. Did you see that? Huh? You got a new little toy? I gave him one already. He played with it for about a minute, and that was about it. And he got a bag of treats. You want a treat? Come here, let me get your treat. Put that down. Let me get you a treat. Yeah, he got some new treats. Oh, there they are, greenies. Look, brand new treats. Yeah. All right. I gotta open up the bag. Give me a minute. I'm gonna hand in this crap. There we go. One hand in the mouth. Shop Kitty. Oh, what a good baby. Smell it? Huh? What do you think? Is that good stuff? Oh, that's good stuff? Yeah, good stuff. Oh, let me get your treat out. Come here. Come on. Get your treat. There you go. Good baby. Yeah. Did you like that? Huh? Did you like that? It's a good baby. You want another one? You want another one? Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, good kid. Oh, you can hear him purring. Oh, that's some good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. All right, good baby. All right, I gotta get back to work. All right, stand by, guys. I'm gonna set up that PuddyMod solid steel sleeve and see what I have to do to adjust it. All right, just a quick touch up in the lathe, and we got a perfect preload on those bearings now. That turning torque is excellent. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and break this thing back down again, clean everything real good, use a new pinion nut washer and all that, and reassemble. All right, we have final assembly on that pinion, and this is our final turning torque. Everything is excellent and looks great now. Really happy with how that came out. And I want to go ahead and put some torque goo on there, and so I can monitor that pinion if there's ever an issue, which there should never be, but this is just a gauge to let us know if anything's moved, if there happens to be a problem. So we'll set that on there, let that cure up. We'll keep continuing on with final assembly here. All right, we have final backlash here. I wanted to show you that, guys, that. We're right at 3 thousandths, and that is consistent. It's like 3.5 thousandths all the way around the gear. Very, very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and put the locking tabs in and do final torque on our bearing cap bolts, and then start working on putting the cover on. All right, well, I just decorated this cover a little bit. Got the PuddyMod name on there, Osgiken Super Lock, and the other side is all just stock looking. I got the crush washers in place on both the drain and the fill. That's all taken care of. And we have our Honda Bond seal in place here. Looks really good. And you can see that's a a pretty good difference in how this thing looks compared to how it looked just, I would say, how it looked about 36 hours ago. Yeah, I would say that would be about right. Looks pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Got the date, stage 2, 444. It's an Osgiken LSD. All right, let's get that cover on. We got the cover on. I just got to do the stub axles. I got to clean them up still. There's Shop Kitty. Hey, Shop Kitty. You good, baby? Huh? I'm going to cover that rear end up, and I'll put them stubbies in the morning. Yeah, put them stubbies in the morning. Going to be a good baby. Oh, it's a good baby. Yeah. All right, guys. Catch you tomorrow when I finish this thing up. Yeah. And good morning, and welcome to the next day. Our Honda Bond seal is all cured up. We're getting ready to put in our stub axles. I have them greased and ready to go, and they look much better than they did when we first started out. Take a look at the other side. Really nice. And this one here, also very nice. All right, let's go ahead and get them put in, and just carefully set these in here. You want to make sure you don't hit that seal when you put these in, because there's a spring in that seal that keeps the tension right here on the axle to keep it from leaking. And if you hit that seal just right with the shaft of the axle, it can disturb that spring and dislodge it, and that would be a bad thing, because then you would have a leak even though it's a brand new seal. All right, and then what I like to do too is get the spline lined up so that my flanges are even on both sides. Not that it really matters, but it's just kind of an OCD thing. I like to make everything look even when I do a job. Okay, so let's go ahead and get them knocked in here. There we go. Getting a bad swing, but there it is. You heard that pop, that's how you know. And everything's in place, looks good. And that is the finished build now. Let's take a look at the back side. Really came out nice. Looks fantastic. Put the assembly line markings in place on this as well. And for the most part, other than the stickers, this thing looks like it's a bone stock assembly line Honda S2000 differential, but inside we have an Osgiken 1.5-way LSD and a 444 gear ratio rather than a 410, which is stock. Solid steel sleeve, a balanced assembly, upgraded hardware, all kinds of goodies. And yeah, looks fantastic. And there's our torque seal right there. So we know our nut is in place and always stays that way. And if that seal is ever broken, then we know that, you know, there's a trouble. And all right, now it's time to get this thing to the car that it's going into, which is going to be kind of a cool thing. These guys stand by to the end of this video, and you'll get that surprise. I'm personally delivering this differential today, and you'll see where it's going. All right, stay tuned. That's it. All right, we're down here at where at? Oh, that's right, we're going over this place. RHD, but John's not here. He's still coming back from the Dragon. This is our new rear end. This is the old rear end. This one will be restored just the same. And this is the car, which is really freaking cool. This is a right-hand drive 2000 S2000. First year car. It's got the windscreen in it. That's somebody added that. Red black interior, very, very cool. Black hardtop, Also cool. Love that. And there's the engine. This master cylinder's on the wrong side. What gives? This is so cool. Anyway, this is out of Europe. It was out of Japan. And so the car went from Japan to Europe. Now it's here in America. And that rear end, when I'm done restoring, it's going to go to Australia. So this, it's a world car now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the parts are world car. Yeah, absolutely. Very cool. Well, there you go. There it is. And stay tuned for the next episode of PuddyMod YouTube channel. See ya.